I just watched a police interrogation video, a breakdown of this guy who spent $200,000 of his dad's money for retirement on a porn star, and then also spent $20,000 on his brother's credit card. And then like they called him out on it and said, "You can't do that. That's not allowed." So he murdered them.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he murdered them. And then after he murdered them, he took his brother's credit card and went to obviously this happens in Florida, went to a Publix parking lot and paid $600 to go masturbate again on the same website.
Cool.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Mom.
Whoa, Kyle got it to work.
Got it to
How
work.
lucky for us and you.
What am I doing?
Were you already recording, Keith?
He's been recording, I think.
Okay.
All right, am I going to be Rouge?
Oh, Rouge the bat.
Okay.
Maybe if you do well enough, we'll be rewarded with some full-on frontal nudity.
Oh, I hope not.
Can you unlock her dominatrix outfit?
I'm not going to lie, that sounds like
God.
a punishment.
Okay. However, hey, whoa, Rouge can't do the ball spinning move. Bullshit. This game can't be canon, can it?
Well, I'll tell you this much,
Say that
Keith.
5 times
The only
fast.
kind of people who care about whether that is accurate to fiction are the kind of people I don't want to hear from.
So tell us if that's canon or not.
You signed up for it. You signed up for hearing from me. This is the punishment that you've pre-consigned yourself to.
Yeah, go ahead and
Consign sounds like a legal term.
comment on this video whether or not that is something that is in this character's moveset, and I will make sure to block you from making any further comments
I don't
in the future.
think that's possible.
It's not in her moveset.
Well, I mean, I'll just turn off comments
this
for all videos in the future and alienate myself from the only people who talk to me
That's true.
indirectly.
Nick is activating his stand power, as he's mentioned in the past, to play Pac-Man and die alone. In parentheses, I'm all out of Pac-Man.
Yes.
Just the walls of a towering sepulcher start popping up around him. It's dark. He didn't explode into a million shards. Why is Eggman trying to murder Rouge?
Why wouldn't he?
Like they were on the same side before. Because they were on the same side. They were
Not in this game.
Sonic Adventure 2. What happened? What's the lore of this game? How are they justifying this situation? Why are they at this fucking seaside
he's
hill
a
resort?
mentally unstable man, so why the hell not?
I guess that's true. I guess he's kind of an incel. Makes sense.
He spends a lot of time
So far,
and resources on trying to kill animals.
I thought you, well, kind of an
Trying to
syndrome,
kill
I guess.
rodents specifically. It's like, you know how easy that is? Fucking other animals.
Yeah, I mean,
Bats aren't rodents.
if you include Tails, at least he's
Are
a
they?
fox. But
Aren't they?
I thought you were gonna say Eggman spends all of his time and money on strange Doom projects that are unfeasible, nonsensical, and can't possibly work out. And I was gonna say, oh, so he's like our spirit guide.
so he's us.
we are all Eggman.
Yeah,
Do you
Who
have
eggs
an
the
egg
Eggman?
inside you?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, I
Like
can.
there's got to be like a side by side clip. Like on one side is
Amy
Dr.
runs like she's injured.
Robotnik like programming robots
gonna say.
to kill a hedgehog, and on the other side is me editing these videos.
yeah. Well, that wasn't an edit that I told Nick to do. That was just what the game did, by the way. Coincidence.
Yeah, I mostly ignore
Even though it
anything you
represents
ask
our
me to
mental
do.
state perfectly. Okay, now you have to play as the worst run cycle in the entire history of run cycle.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I shouldn't be mad. Somebody was ordered to make this in
Okay.
like a weekend.
I mean, this is definitely a mobile game.
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
It's like when you go
Someone
to a
was
Dave
ordered.
and Buster's and you see Doodle Jump. And you're like, all right.
Yeah, I'll take
I've
your word
seen-
for it. I don't know what that is.
I've seen what's that game called? The one that everybody lost their mind about when he delisted it from
Flappy
the,
Bird?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know
No.
why. That's
Probably because he sold it to fucking Dave and Buster's.
no, I don't
All
know.
these fucking games sound like symptoms that you would get in a disease that they got rid of in the 1890s. Doodle jumper, Flappy
Yeah,
Bird.
it's like
Oh, this boy's
they
got the
definitely
Flappy Bird.
prescribe a tincture of heroin for Flappy Bird.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to say I don't know why he delisted it. I was trying to say I don't know why it got turned into an arcade game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Because it's
Old Dave's
addictive
had a
and
case of
people
the Moors.
throw fucking $5 into it at a time.
Wow. They made a Injustice
yeah.
arcade game for some reason, which was bizarre because they didn't have actual fighting game buttons. Like, it wasn't a fighting game. It was just you press the big punch button, and that was it.
Huh.
And I'm like,
Well, they
how is
understood that their target audience does not have the attention span to learn multiple buttons. They just want to see the Joker. I think the guy that made Flappy Bird actually had a mental breakdown, didn't he?
maybe
I hope so.
he made Flappy
He got a
Bird.
case of the morbs.
He realized
'cause he
what
got
he had
rich and he
done to
wasn't prepared for it.
society.
He's from Vietnam, I think. So
Oh.
maybe he just couldn't comprehend the vast fortune that had become his.
Yeah, I guess all that shit is not his fault. It's his audience.
Oh yeah. He
Consumers!
couldn't have known.
I blame our audience all the time for all my misfortunes in my life.
I have to address this at the moment. I frequently say things about how nobody gives a shit about what we do and nobody cares about our channel or us as people. And there's still been the core of people who comment on our videos all the time. And occasionally I think about what I say and I'm like, well, that's not entirely true.
So that's a weird thing I was
Part
thinking
of the
about.
Diabolic charm.
We're not important or real people at any sort of sense.
Yeah, my natural instinct is self-deprecation, but in indulging in that, occasionally I feel like I've discredited somebody else.
Yeah. No, it's weird though because it's not a real relationship, right? Because it's you don't know any of these people. I like that they enjoy our stuff. I'm sure I'd probably be friendly if I ever met anybody.
You're the only one who knows anything about that, Kyle.
I promise I would be just as awkward and rude as I am here.
Well, it's because Corey even does it where he'll be like, "Oh, you said this," and I go, "Did I?" I fucking don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You want me to be Sonic? You said,
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
or Cream?
Surely don't want you to be Cream the Rabbit. Get out of here.
Wait, really? That's a rabbit.
Yeah.
So when they thought, let's add a new Sonic character, they went with Cream. That's foul.
Well, because her sidekick is named Cheese.
Boo. The other day, funny enough,
whether I'm
Corey.
making that up or not.
Oh, Corey the other day actually mentioned to me how they still use that, which is amused me. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
such a throwaway, unimportant thing to us. I suppose.
Yeah, it was just obviously a not terribly well thought out thing that just occurred in the middle of an episode.
An unbidden ejaculation has, as so often is the case, become an entity that persists for many decades to come.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I was watching a video of somebody playing Dead Estate, and there's the shop person who's a literal witch
Yeah, with huge tits.
huge tits, and I did giggle to myself. I was like, oh yeah, titty witches.
Yep. It's a pandemic of titty witches.
It's a collective
a
unconsciousness thing,
confluence.
like Harry Potter.
Yeah, an overwhelming confluence of titty witches.
A confluence of tits. Well, in stark contrast to the dynamics of human relationships, the existence of this game as a product is very easy to understand.
Sure.
Much like Flappy Bird, if someone was ordered to take old assets, they didn't even record new music, just take old assets, slap them into a mobile shit, and just bilk them for everything.
Yeah, make it the easiest
dollars.
mechanics possible. I mean,
I think you can buy this on your phone.
it's even shaped for phone use.
Right.
I suspect the game is free, and then you pay money to get extra tries or something.
To get run dollars.
Like a penny at a time. The microtransaction blight, that is the proof that God has finally given up on us.
How the fuck does anyone ever kill Eggman.
See, here's
I bet it gets easier to aim if you pay a little bit of money for like aim. points or
I'm
something.
thinking the idea is you don't, and you keep pumping money into this machine until you've hit enough, and you say, "Fucking never mind."
Well, there you go. Kate.
Or
We
you
finally
just
played-
keep going until you have a $2,000 bill on your parents' credit card.
Fuck.
Fuck.